And then when I got to my last unit inside MSG it's the Marine Security Augmentation Unit, which goes and augmentates embassies. I went to Haiti twice for 3 months in the span of like 7 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you happen to go? I doubt this was the case because I think this was fairly recent. But did you go to Haiti when they had that? I think it was the coup that they had, or the gangs when they overtook the government. I think it was in July or something like that.
No. So I went July to October of 2023.
Oh, okay.
And then January to March of last year.
Oh, okay, January to March. Okay.
So there was a lot of shenanigans that went on there.
Yeah, it's Haiti.
Yeah. But they were doing a lot. They were doing a lot of stuff there, but they hadn't done the coup yet.
Okay.
So
now I do have to ask with that. I'll probably bring these two. So the two camera guys or the crew guys that were helping me set this up. So they're both Dominican. I'm sure. Do you guys have a lot of like? Is Haiti pretty crappy, or like do you guys hate on Haiti? Is it like a rivalry thing that you guys have with them? Yeah, crazy stuff. Okay. Yeah. Now, just to ask you, Mark, so like when you everybody talks about how like Haiti, like it's almost like it's anarchy. It looks filthy when you're there. Was it like that when you showed up? Was it everything advertised, or what did you think of it going in?
Oh, dude, it's trash everywhere. Like we would be going. Like I remember when I was leaving the first time, we're going through the streets, and first of all, like there's no rules to the road. There's no like one side, like, and then when you're in a convoy, like a diplomatic, in an up armored convoy, like you have to make sure no one cuts in and all that. So like the drivers are just driving crazy. We have kids jumping on our cars, trying to ride on with us and stuff like that. And it's just like, it's complete and utter chaos there. Like I would be there was one OP I would be up on every morning, and in the compound next to us, there was like a house built inside a wall, on the wall. And when I mean house, I mean like the size of a bathroom. And it's like a family of like 6, including the parents. And the lady would just get undressed and bathe herself with a bucket right in front of us, like 200 meters away from us.
Oh. Was she at least attractive, or was her body pretty like worn out from having that many kids?
I couldn't tell you. It was too far away to notice with all the trees and brushes. And we don't have magnified optics on our rifles, so it was just you couldn't like sight in and look.
Oh yeah, I imagine you weren't looking with all the burning bush and the people eating cats and cannibal gangs running around too. That probably distracted you a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. The gunfire that goes on every day too.
Oh yeah, did you guys ever get I imagine there was no firefights, but was there any like gang action or any like awkward run-ins with like militias or whatever they have over there? Was there anything like that?
Well, it was it's around the gang territory, and so the cops would like push up with like one up armored vehicle, try to push into their territory, and it was just erupt in gunfire. And we're sitting on an OP just watching everything happen. Mm-hmm. And then one day, we don't know how it happened, because they were like fighting this way, and then where my face is was the embassy, and somehow like 10 stray shots went right over our heads and like on the wall in front of us.
Oh fuck.
So 9 years in the Marine Corps and being a pogue is when I finally get some rounds towards me. Yeah. And then we couldn't do anything, and then we got yelled at for being out there while there was gunfire. So
yeah. All the, what's the word I'm looking for? The not SOP. I forget what I'm looking for, but yeah. ROEs, yeah, ROEs for it.
Yeah, it's just the State Department's very diplomatic, so they like gunfire coming from an embassy is the last thing they want.
No, of course, yeah.
Yeah, so and we couldn't even see who even did it, so
yeah,
we wouldn't have been able to.
Yeah, if you don't really know who or what you're firing into, so it's...
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, no, there was gunfire every day, and I watched someone get held up at gunpoint on a moped.
Whoa, okay.
And then that same day that those rounds came over us, all these civilians are fleeing that area. One lady, if you want to call her lady, whatever, chick, whatever, one of her shoulders was just all bloody because she got shot in the shoulder.
Oh, fuck.
And they just like hoisted her up into one of the taxis and drove her off. And we're like, oh, all right, just another day in Haiti.
I think ChatGPT can make a picture of that, but I'll just record you talking that description and I'll have it make a picture. Just another day in Haiti. Trouble. Oh my God. What was I gonna ask that? So being like all the countries you've went to between like MSG and like, because I know you mentioned being in Iraq, and it sounds like Haiti was worse than Iraq. But like, what was the most? Like, was Haiti, I guess, easily the most war torn or like roughed up country out of all of them you've been to?
Yeah, absolutely. Even like, I mean, the Philippines was pretty crappy because I mean they had their, what was it? ISIS was in there.
Yeah.
And mayhem. Even Thailand and Philippines are pretty big shitholes, but no, Haiti was definitely the worst I've ever been to.